Good afternoon everyone, welcome to Virtual FMR. My name is Clive Finnimore and we are running on Zwift. Tonight we're running virtual. Tonight we are watching Film My Run 500 with NoblePro. How are you all? It's sunny, it's blue skies and it's quite warm and summery here in Cornwall today. Bit different to last week's weather. How are you all? What have we got? 50 seconds to go until we start. Let's get the treadmill rolling just to make sure that we have a connection. Good afternoon, Tina B. Good afternoon, Anthony Anderson. Thank you for joining us in the live chat. Here we go then. I'm probably not going to run with any incline tonight. My training readiness is up to 75%. Big run on the weekend, this coming weekend. So this week is a taper week for me. So I won't be running a workout Wednesday tomorrow. I may or may not be here on Thursday, Film My Run 500, depends what happens at work. But in the meantime, let's get the treadmill up to 5 kilometers per hour. Good evening, Jonathan Perkin. Thank you for joining, buddy. Here we go then. Into the lead-in. How are you all? Well done, Tina. On Sunday, Tina took part in some crazy cross-country wade through a river run on Sunday. Should we see if we can bring it up? I've got a video here of Tina wading through a river. Let's have a look. It should be in here. Jonathan Perkins says 6% for him tonight. Went hard on Sunday. 0% for me, Jonathan, just as I'm trying to save energy for the weekend. Is this it? Here we go. I think this is Tina wading through a river. See if you can spot Tina. So this was Tina on Sunday, taking part in her 7-mile race through a river. I do apologise for any swearing that might be heard. Anthony says slightly over the knees. Tina says 2 puddles, 1 Land Rover reel and 2 deep river crossings. So there's Tina just gone off the screen now, right up to her waist, right over her waist. Well done, Tina, on the weekend. Check, see what we're doing. We're now on the, we actually started the event. Currently walking at 5 kilometers per hour. Keeping it nice and easy tonight. Training readiness as, what is the word? As, not recommended, as indicated. Training readiness as indicated by Garmin Connect is currently 75. Body battery is actually 23. I've been quite active today, so I think that's what's drained me. And poor night's sleep last night due to the dog, deciding at 5 PM and 5 AM this morning it was time to get up. He was wandering around the room, barking and tiptoeing on the wooden floor with his toenails. So we was up quite early this morning, or I was trying to wrap a pillow around my head to pretend I couldn't hear it, but I could. It was a battle of the wills between me and the wife. Who would get up and let the dog out and feed him at 5 AM. We're going to try feeding him a bit later tonight to see if he gets hungry later in the morning. Or we take some food to bed with us and when he wakes up at 5 we can just feed him then. Tina says she's still getting mud out of everywhere. It was a muddy run then. So if anyone wants to follow along on the weekend, I have posted a GeoTrack GPS link to my Facebook page, Clive Finnimore, and to the Cornish Runner Facebook page. All you got to do is have a look on Sunday morning, really, to see if I finished. That's the most important one, isn't it? See if you started, and then see if you finished. Yeah, so today in Cornwall, the weather has been fantastic. Yesterday it was really nice as well. I do apologise for not running Manic Monday on my wash last night. I had to decide whether I should do the run or cut the grass. But I managed to cut the grass in the main garden, pushing the lawnmower around, and I managed to cut the grass in the paddock, riding around on the garden tractor. I've still got the strimming to do, which I'll probably do tomorrow, instead of work out Wednesday, around the edges of the garden and under the trees in the paddock. Thursday we may or may not be here and film my run. Depends what work's like, really. Whether I have to carry bags and bags of heavy rubble or pellets. Thank you, Tina. It's still hard, Tina. It's not very nice when you're doing it. It's good to finish. Thank you, Anthony. Here we go then, 50 metres to go, and then we'll go up onto the balls of our feet and start running up this hill. 3 of us in the Beacon group tonight: Tina, Jonathan Perkin and myself. Let's send them a quick ride on. Swap that to map. Drop a ride on. Ride on, guys. Ten metres to go. .5 kilometres per hour. Tell you what, it feels strange not running at 12% incline. I'm trying to run on the fronts of my feet, but I'm landing in the middle because the treadmill's sort of tilted. But I have to be disciplined. Very tempting to bang the incline up, but we're going to be good. We're going to keep it at 0. So from now on, for the rest of this week, I've got to concentrate on trying to stay really well hydrated, drinking little and often, try and get some nice foods in, some nuts and carbs and things like that. Most importantly, try and sleep well. Thank you, Tina. Tina says, don't run on your toes, you'll injure yourself. I can't get up on my toes. So I'm staying flat-footed tonight, nice and relaxed. It's getting cold. It actually felt cold today. Anyone notice that in the mornings now, it's almost like autumn here in the UK? I had a t-shirt on, then my work shirt, then my jumper and a coat this morning. I was even thinking about putting my woolly hat on. I've been trying to keep away from my daughter, my youngest daughter, who's currently got some sort of cold or flu or something. She had a bit of earache and I'm absolutely paranoid I'm going to get ill. She's getting upset with me because she thinks I'm trying to avoid her, which I am. Because we don't want to get ill. We don't want to get ill or injured. Anthony Ann says he doesn't get up early enough to notice the cold mornings. Tina says it's proper crisp in the mornings at the moment because it's autumn. It is, isn't it? Not quite frosty yet, but it is a bit chilly. I've could actually see my breath coming out this morning when walking down the garden to let the chickens out and the ducks and the tortoises. Oh, Jonathan Perkins says, yep, comfy. Southwest Traverse jumper was on today. It's nice, isn't it, getting all the winter clothing out, all the hoodies, all the running events that you're taking part in. Southwest Traverse. Done that. Have I done that one? I think I have. That's a Mud Crew one, isn't it? Or is that the one that's on its own? Because there's another one, isn't there? Mud Crew Southwest Traverse. Yeah, Jonathan says you did the double one. I did. I've done the Traverse, the single, 1 year, and then I think the following year I did the double one. And they only ever did it 1 year. There's about 20 to 25 people actually took part in it. And about 10 finished. It was hot. That was a hot run, that was. Traverse Extreme, that's it. That's what it was called. About 3 or 4 years ago now, that wasn't it? Jonathan Perkins says 1 way was enough for him. It is nice, isn't it? I find in that distance now, after this 100 this coming weekend, I think I'm going to retire from 100s. And 50's a nice distance, isn't it? You get to the end absolutely knackered. But it's more enjoyable. When you run 100, you get to that knackered feeling, then you've got to stay there for about 10 hours. So I quite like the 100k or the 50-mile races, if we do another one next year. Nothing planned yet. We'll just keep on at the park runs. Park run's nice, isn't it? It's all over in 30 to 40 minutes. Nice and relaxed. We'll have to get up to Frogmary Green Farm again next year. Oliver asked me the other day, actually, if we were going back up. We'll wait till the weather gets nicer again now after Christmas. Pop up and visit Tina. We'll have to let everyone know. Oh, here comes the first arch. Jonathan Perkins says, yep, he wants to get back to sub 20-minute park runs. Depends on the course, doesn't it? I go to Lanhydrock most weekends because it's got a hill at the end, it's in the woods and it's down a road. There's a bit of everything in it. But the fastest I can run it is 22:16. And that is going for it. However, if I do Eden, I can do about 19 minutes, 15 seconds. So it depends on the route, doesn't it? But I do like Lanhydrock. It's a good training 5k. I just realised I forgot to pause the noise cancelling program, so probably in about 10 minutes or so you'll probably start hearing me running on the treadmill, because I started quite early tonight to make sure everything was working. Yeah, we'll be up there, Tina. Tina says it'd be lovely to see you again. We'll come up. It won't be this Saturday because I've got a little run to do. It won't be the following one because I'll be recovering. And the following one, believe it or not, I'm running Eden Project Marathon. And then before you know it, It'd be November. Natasha's mum lives in St Austell. I'd love to pop down and visit the Eden Park run sometime. You'll enjoy it, Jonathan, even though it's a hilly one. Well, it's not hilly, but you start at the top in the car park and you end up down the bottom. So it's almost like you finish lower than you start. And it sort of climbs up and goes down, climbs up and goes down. But the down bit, you can really make up time. The first kilometre can be really quick. But you have to be a little bit disciplined because it's easy to get carried away and then you burn out too quick, which my son found out. But yeah, get yourself over there, mate. Free parking. And if it's really busy, it gets a bit congested, so you can't get a fast one because you have to filter past all the other runners. But they're all very good. They all keep to the left. I did have a bit of a tight calf on the weekend. My right calf, when I went park run Saturday morning, was a bit sore. And I think it was because I was being silly and trying to do some raises with my feet, standing on the edge of the curb, raising yourself up using your calf muscles, which I don't normally do. And on the weekend it was killing. And luckily the park run freed it up a bit, and today I can't feel anything, so at least that's gone. So trying to keep it nice and relaxed. Think about your form when we're running nice and steady like this. Stand tall, drop your shoulders back, slightly engage your hips forwards. Keep it all relaxed, breathe. Tina says she has incredibly solid sore quads after her weekend river run. I'll be joining you on the weekend, Tina. I'm sure this time next week I'll be feeling a bit knackered. But it'll all be over, won't it? This time next week it'll all be over. A little update on the Mr. C live streaming situation. He has let me know his PC is repaired and now working, and he should be here with us in October. I think he would have been here this week, but he's also got a 100k run event this coming weekend, so he'll be out on the trails as well. Then maybe in October, when the evenings start getting darker, wetter and colder and horrible, he'll be back with us 3 days a week here on Virtual FMR. I've got a nice low heart rate running at 0% incline tonight. Currently 103. Definitely keep it below 150. Anthony Anderson says to Tina, you need a massage gun for that, Tina. Tina says she got one. I bet it's a good one, isn't it, Tina? Yeah. Jonathan says he's oddly looking forward to some winter Zwift training. I think we all are, Jonathan. It's nice to get back indoors, isn't it, when it's safe. Especially when it's dark, cold and wet outside, you quite enjoy being on the treadmill. Anthony Anderson says, does Stephen know where his treadmill is after all this time? Will it work? Will it motor turn over? Will it be like an old car? The battery's gone flat and the engine seized up. Jonathan Perkins says, yeah, gets consistency back once he gets back on the treadmill. You do, don't you? I, of course, will be here on Mondays, on Virtual FMR, Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays. But we'll also be running Wednesdays and Fridays on Zwift. So I'm guessing in about a month's time, it'll be my wash on Monday, film my run on Tuesday, work out Wednesday on Wednesdays, film my run on Thursdays, and bag that badge on Fridays. That's what I'm guessing we'll be up to next month. And of course Stephen will be doing my wash on Thursday as well, and live streaming workout Wednesday. Tina's also looking forward to running on the treadmill through the winter months. She says she misses everyone. Tina says also my socials on Tuesdays. Yes, Tina. Tina's Tuesday social at 5:30 on Tuesdays. Tina's going to be getting back into that again now. The horrible weather's coming. Believe it or not, I might go outside on those evenings. I don't know yet. But I will be here the rest of the week. Tuesday nights, I think my wife's going to be running her drama group on Tuesday nights, possibly. So it could be in Real Life Run Club, 7 to 8, but I haven't decided yet. And it also depends how bad the weather is, doesn't it? But I will be here to film my run on Tuesdays, even if I go outside. Anthony Anderson says, don't forget we have some new routes coming in October. Will they be bag the badge ones? Tina, there could be new routes to select next month. Ready for Friday's bag that badge? Jonathan's asking maybe we could move this or Tina's Tuesday social slightly so we could do both. Tina says nice, looking forward to the new routes. Yeah, Tina says I think it's going to be a bit tricky, Jonathan, but she's going to do both. Yeah. Well, if I'm running Tina's Tuesday social, what I usually do is film my run 500 first, and then I'll jump over on completion and still get 45 minutes in on the other run. And you can get about 10k in. Up to 6.5 kilometers per hour for us. Here on Film My Run 500. Heart rate 100. Be good if it's 12%. Drink little and often. Drink little and often. I think the noise cancelling stopped because you can hear the bottle crackling. Jonathan's heart rate 117. His calves are still tight after his hard workout session on the weekend. Tina's quads are a bit sore after her 7-mile river crossing on Sunday. I feel great because I'm in the best part of a training block. I'm actually tapering this week. So yes, I'm not cheating. I'm running at 0% elevation on Film My Run 500 just to keep the energy levels high. But the leg's turning over, because the other problem is if I don't run at all this week, I don't sleep. I get restless legs at night time, and I don't sleep properly because I've got too much energy built up. So we've got to try and get the balance right. Burn a bit of energy, but not too much. Sun's going down already outside. The shadows are getting long. Sun's low on the horizon. It's only 5:30. So putting away the chickens and ducks and seagulls and tortoises is getting earlier and earlier. So I'll be at that awkward time in a minute where I'm running, but you need to put the chickens away. So you have to do it before or after. Oh, I've got an itchy knee. Tina says she's having real trouble sleeping at the moment. It's the time of year. Why is it the time of year, Tina? Is it too warm at night? Are you trying to hibernate? Can you believe it though? This week the weather is going to be really nice down here in Cornwall. Tomorrow, Thursday and Friday. All day Saturday it's raining. Sunday's going to be alright. But all day Saturday it's going to be raining. Can you believe it? I don't believe it! Trying to scratch my knee while I was running. Anthony says to Tina, can you train them to put themselves away? Oh, no he doesn't. Anthony says to me. I thought you was asking me to put Tina's legs away because she was getting restless legs and can't sleep. Sorry Tina. Anthony's talking about the chickens, ducks, seagulls and tortoises. Of course, the tortoises will be hibernating in November, so we won't have to worry about them anymore until March, April time. Can you train your legs to put themselves away, Tina? Jonathan Perkins says he met Richard, I don't believe it, Wilson once. We actually watched an episode the other night on one of the online streaming apps. It was actually the first ever one where he was a security guard and he retired. Whilst we were looking for something to watch one evening, that popped up. Jonathan Perkins says Victor Meldrew once asked him for directions to a restaurant in Dartmouth. Jonathan says, I don't know where there's a restaurant in Dartmouth. Victor said, I don't believe it. 300 metres to go to the next arch. Heart rate 97. That'll do me. Nice and relaxed. I was going to show you some leg strength training exercises then. I was going to ask Tina if she does any of them. Let's see if it's on my iPad. Is it there? Oh yeah. Do you do any of these, Tina, at your gym? I see things like this and I have to screen record them. Just in case I feel the need to do some leg training exercises. Isn't that the one that we do in the bath, in the shower, lean against the wall? Tina does weights. Tina does weights in machines, so she does these exercises this fella's doing, but whilst holding weights. How impressive is that? "100 metres to the next arch." Nancy says, don't they call that one the Roman seat? Is that what's that one where you got your back against the wall? That's the one we do in the shower. But I didn't know you could do calf races at the same time. Nancy says it killed your quads. Those are the type of exercises I look at and I think I should really do them, and I never do. Right, here we go, up to 7 kilometers per hour for 1,000 meters. Trying to stay nice and relaxed. Don't want no injuries now. Don't want to burn too much energy. There you go. Tina does, in the gym, she does deadlifts, squats, leg extensions, leg curls, and calf raises. Raises. All I can say, Tina, is well done. That is fantastic. I try to remember when I'm in the shower. No wonder you're into river crossings. Did you run it as a team then with your friends? As a group? Or did you each do your own thing? But that was good fun, wasn't it? Wasn't running it as a group? Anthony said that's a good workout, Tina. Well done. I think she does that once or twice a week. sets of 10 reps each. It says on the screen, when you reduce your incline back to 0, it will feel like running downhill. I've been running 0 the whole workout. Naughty me. Very true. Tina says they run it as a social group run. It's the only way to do it. It is, isn't it? I bet it's the right laugh. I can hear you all laughing in the video. So if you've just joined us, welcome to Virtual FMR. I'm currently running on Zwift. This is Film My Run 500 with NoblePro, where we're supposed to be running 500 metres of elevation at 12% incline. I'm cheating tonight, I'm at 0% incline. Saving energy, ready for the weekend event. But it's nice just to keep the legs moving. Approaching 500 metres to go into the next arch. 3.42 kilometres completed, 36 minutes elapsed. What? Anthony Anderson says he ran across country once where they sent you through a water-filled ditch. But what they didn't tell you was that there was an electricity cable in it as well. Oh, I bet that was a shock. Guess what? Tina has got brie for her tea tonight. Her neighbour brought it back from France as a thank you present for looking after her cats. Deep fried brie, Tina? Or just brie spread on some fresh bread or toast? Cracker breads? What's it going to be? Brie and cranberry goes together, doesn't it? Quite nicely. With Christmas fast approaching, I'm sure the cheese boards will be coming out soon. Tina, you do Christmas Day park run, don't you? I've never done a Christmas Day park run before. I'm wondering how I can make it a crafty run, because I'm bound to get in trouble. So now Oliver, my son, likes running park run. I'm trying to get him to approach the subject with his mum, and his girlfriend wants to come with us as well. So if we do it that way, it's a family event then, isn't it? But in a space of a week, you can do Christmas Day park run, New Year's Day park run, and the Saturday either side. You can do a month's worth of park runs in 1 week. So that's what my mission is this year. Let's see if I can get away with 4 park runs in 1 week. No, Tina doesn't run park run on Christmas Day. Have you ever run one, Tina, on Christmas Day? They also do like a Christmas park run, don't they? The closest Saturday to the day, everyone turns up with their Christmas hats on. Anthony Perkins says deep fried camembert for Christmas as a starter with some spicy jelly. Very nice indeed. I'll have to think about that one. I wonder if you can deep fried camembert in an air fryer. You'll have to make really thick batter, wouldn't you, so it doesn't all drip off everywhere. Tina says, nope, she's never done a Christmas Day park run, but she has done a New Year's Day park run. Paul Haywood says it's too cold for Tina that time of year. Good afternoon, Paul. Thank you for popping in, right, buddy? Jonathan Perkins says, hey, Paul. Here we go then. 8 kilometres per hour for 200 metres. Heart rate currently 105. We are going to get it done under 150 tonight. Paul Haywood says, hello everyone. Hi all. Anthony Anderson, as usual, thank you for popping in, buddy. Anthony says, okay, I'm off to do my workout. See you all again. Have a good workout, Anthony. Tina says she has all new warm running gear this year, but only for daytime running. Can't beat new running gear, can you? It makes you more keen to go out, doesn't it, to try it out. New shoes or new watch, new t-shirt. Jonathan says, cheers Anthony. Here we go then, 30 metres to go into the final arch. Well done to Tina and Jonathan Perkin for joining me in game tonight. Good work. Well done to everyone else who took part tonight. And here it is. Here it is. Up to 10 kilometres per hour we go to round it up to 5 kilometres. Maximum heart rate 112. That should go up to about 115, 120 now. Shake the legs out a little at the end. Paul Hayward says, well done Clive, under 150. Great, Paul. I cheated tonight. I've got no incline. I've got a run coming up this weekend, so I'm in taper week. So I thought I'd just keep it nice and easy tonight. Nice little relaxed run, keep the legs moving, but no incline. Cheers, Paul. Paul says very sensible. Yeah, so my training readiness on Garmin Connect before this was 75. So hopefully it won't be much difference to that. Around 70 probably. Nice easy workout tonight, just to keep things moving and stretching. No workout Wednesday for me tomorrow, however I might get the strimmer out and trim the garden around the edges and the tortoise enclosures. We cut the grass last night instead of Manic Monday. Tomorrow we'll get the strimmer out, cut the tortoise enclosures, ready for the winter. Thursday we may or may not be back here on Film My Run 500, depends how knackering work is on Thursday. Then of course Friday I'll be resting, and Saturday, Sunday we'll be out in the open somewhere, running for about 26 hours or so. So if I don't see you again this week, have a good weekend everyone. And I will be back next week. Maybe not next Monday, but I'll try and get back for next Tuesday. There won't be any incline, but maybe the same as tonight, just nice steady run on the treadmill. That'd be my recovery run. Jonathan Perkins asking Tina if she's around tomorrow for Workout Wednesday. What's that, Paul? Paul says Square Day Thursday. Next one is 91 years. Tina says, I doubt it, Jonathan, she won't be there tomorrow. She's still hurting and sore from her crazy run on Sunday. Jonathan says, no worries. He'll probably do Group C tomorrow. Keep it nice and steady. Paul Hayward says, it will be the 25th, the 9th, 25. I see what you mean. It's one of those strange dates that come up every now and again. Still got Jonathan and Tina with me in the Beacon group, rounding up to 5k tonight. Good work. Well done Tina, well done Jonathan. And thank you everyone in the comments tonight. Thank you Paul, Jonathan, Tina, Anthony for your comments in the chat. Really appreciate it. Maximum heart rate tonight about 119. Nice and low. And there it is, 5 kilometres done. Oh, gonna go have a shower now. Get back into me warm clothes. It's quite chilly out there now. Saying that, it's 16 degrees here in the Cornish garage. 32% humidity. So, I'm going to go and get changed now. Head on down the paddock to put the animals away. Let's save this run. Maximum heart rate 122, no elevation. I'm done. There we go then. Yeah, cheers everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I may or may not be back on Thursday. If not, have a good weekend, and I'll be back after the weekend, after my crazy run around Cornwall. Should be back on next Tuesday. Anyway, stay safe and take care. Until next time. Cheers. Bye-bye.